welcome to Plaid Stallion's Toy Ventures. This week, we're going to look at something in my wife's collection, although I will admit I love curating it. The Battle of the Planets action figures made by Ceji Arbois of France. While we didn't get any Battle of the Planets action figures in North America, those lucky European kids got all sorts of them. I've covered the 3 3/4 ones in a previous video, which I'll link here. But I honestly have a third series of figures planned for another episode. It's pretty amazing. 3 figures were made in this particular range. Mark, the commander, Keop, our clone friend, and Princess. Sorry, Jason and Tiny, you didn't make the cut. You may ask me, are these Mego figures? The short answer is no, they're actually by Hasbro. But it's interesting to talk about the sources of these bodies because they come from 3 different series. Mark is based on Hasbro's Super Joe, the body which was an attempt to rebrand G.I. Joe in 1977. Super Joe was 8 inches tall, which made him Mego scale. Here is a side-by-side comparison with the Poppy 8-inch TV Heroes version from Japan of the same character called Eagle Ken there, just to give you a comparison. I'll get into the Poppy TV Heroes in a future installment of either Toy Ventures or Vintage Mego, I'm not sure which one. A problem with using the Hasbro Super Joe body that has been passed down to Mark here is that they are very prone to damage. His hands have already disintegrated, they're in the bottom of the box, and to be honest with you, this is the first time I've let him out of the box in decades. I figure the less air that hits him is the better, and I'm just kind of afraid of him at this point. Now, Super Joe only made adult male characters, so where did the body for Kipo or for Princess come for that matter? Well, that is a great question. Let's look at that. For Kipo, we have to look at the toys produced in 1978 by a subsidiary of Hasbro called Aviva, when they licensed the television series made by Filmation called Space Academy and produced a range of action figures based on the characters, one of which was Loki, who was a child. For some reason, the Aviva Loki body doesn't seem to erode like his commander, so it's not hard to find mint Kipos like this one. He is actually the only carded one I'll ever likely have, and it was a gift from a friend. Now, Space Academy didn't have any female characters, so where did Princess come from? Well, she's an angel. A Hasbro's Charlie's Angels, to be exact. That's where this line gets a little funky with scale, because Princess is slightly taller than the commander. It doesn't matter in the end, but it is kind of hilarious when you look at it. Each of these characters has a removable helmet, which is a little out of scale as well, but they are removable and showcase a rather nice head sculpt that captures the characters nicely. Although that poofy G-Force hair would be hard to replicate, I guess. There were no accessories offered with the figures, so this iteration of G-Force does not have their signature weapons like boomerangs or bolos. On the secondary market, these figures are quite desirable and really tough to find in mint-on-card shape, which can fetch several $100s. These were a really high point for me when I started collecting. I seemed really obsessed with the foreign exclusives, and the World Wide Web finally offered me the ability to track these down. I honestly would have been happy with figures in any scale for Battle of the Planets, so I just voraciously go after them now. What do you think of these? Would you have liked these, or would you have preferred the 3 3/4 ones as a kid? Let me know in the comments here, on our Twitter. You can hit me up in our Facebook group, Megomania. And in these uncertain times, if you're worried about my channel going away, and heck, I don't know, you could hit me up on my Facebook page. The Plaid Stallions Facebook page also houses all my videos, and it is not going anywhere, knock wood. So if you haven't already, please hit like on our Facebook page. Thank you as always for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, take care, have fun.